Hey everybody, today we're going to look at a pair of JBL LX 600s. I'm going to refoam the woofers and add ferrofluid back to the leaky tweeters. Hey guys, um, yeah, welcome back. And I know this is a dog bed, it'll be off soon. What I've got here today are a couple of JBL, I think they're LX 600s. Let's see. Um, Yep, LX 600s. They're mid 90s speaker, and they're bought at Goodwill bargain bin for $10 each. Just so happened we decided to try a new bargain bin and walked in, and there's nothing really spectacular in there, but behind the counter they had this thing. Sorry, I got the wrong. Oh, I see what they got. Alright, so let's look at this guy. As you can see, I got mold armor sitting here. There is mold here, but there's no water damage on the bottom. And this, somebody had a piece of paper or something that ground off because it comes off. Or paint. They accidentally. So I'm going to work on that. I definitely wanted to get rid of the mold that's in here. Do they work? More than likely, yes. But, you know, the screen needs a clean up. And then there's the woofer surround, which is toast. I've already ordered a woofer surround on this from Simply Speakers, I believe, up in St. Pete. So I'll be putting those on it, and I'll, when I get them. But right now, all I want to do is make sure I get rid of all the mold and actually inspect it. It doesn't look like there's a ding dent or anything on this guy, scratch. And it's that vinyl wrap from the 90s. So let's go ahead and start a little bit. Let's not get anything into the speakers or this nice facing. These guys are not like a 4 series or an L series themselves. These were more of a get into the Circuit Cities and stuff of that era. Yeah, right off. Yeah, baby. It's almost a feel-good video. Look at that, man. God, that is gross. Alright, let me get the covers out of the way. The covers will go through their own cleaning. I'll put them over here so I don't have to worry about too much. Wow. That's nice. And all I did was just clean the mold on the bottom. Yeah, my wife was telling me as we were loading them into the car, she says, wow, it looks like it had some water intrusion. I was like, I don't see it, because usually it will swell up, because these are MDF speakers, I'm sure. Yeah, this is a vinyl wrap across. I'm pretty sure of that. But, yeah, she was looking down here. And yeah, there's probably someone threw a drink on it or something. I don't think these guys had a lot of nice things happen to them in recent past. Which is sad. Simple as that. See? It's like goo. look at that. Maybe not with this. There we go. So I'm not sure where it was. So note, that looks like tobacco. I hope it isn't, because when I start playing it, it actually permeates in the ear when it's like that. I have some really nice speakers that I got at Goodwill Bargain Bin for $1 years ago. That's in here that you can smell them when they play. See, this is the reason why I don't want to get too aggressive. Right here is the corner. Right here is the corner, and it is a vinyl or veneer wrap. And I can feel it catch a couple of times there. So, what do you think? Looking a little better. If you're working on the in the center, looks like it all comes off pretty easily. Okay, I feel good. Way too much ferrofluid. It's kind of sticky. Don't use this stuff for, this has bleach in it, or I think it does, disinfecting wipes, COVID wipes, but it does take it off the fluid. First thing I do right here, carefully extrude this. I mean, you can get these, but why? This thing looks perfect. This trimmer in here. Okay. These are foam based, so they're pretty easy to get off. And I do want to clean this off, but I'll do that with this guy right here. Maybe even a little bit of isopropyl later. That's the old foam surround for the speaker, so I'll be putting it down on the ground and or on the flat surface and doing that. Here we go. Okay, round two. I'll try this time. eventually get all the goo off. It doesn't scratch. And it's the right size. Now, the way it works, I believe we do outside first and inside second. So what I'm going to end up doing is gluing here first and then turning it over and gluing it second. And because we have an inside out arrangement here, Siri tried to give me some trouble. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put this ring back on it for now and clamp it. Use that as a clamp. I do have clamps for this. Give me a second here. Trying something new because I got clamps. I'll let it set overnight. I just put the other ring on top of it. It's been about 20 minutes since I glued it first. All right, this is the second one. And then that's lightning strike. That was a lightning strike right here. Looks like I'll be down here for a while. Hear the dog's feet up there. Okay. What you try to do is press down and not get any goo on your fingers. And you can use other things for, like sometimes, but you got to be really careful with your pressure. Because you can stretch this stuff out too. Eventually, they'll all stick down. Areas that bubble up most, they keep coming up. Press them down a little harder. Fuck me! Oh my God. We got hit. Oh, I can feel it. All the goosebumps and everything on me. God. Oh. The air is charged right now. Oh, damn it. Oh, oh my God. Geez, talk about stuff we have to do. Here I am. Holy cow. It's a bonus for you guys, man. God, I'm all shaking. I still have to get this right because it's like nothing I do. God, that was close. Well, I'm going to tell you, we got hit. So something got hit right either one of the trees in front. Oh, God, I don't feel good after that. That scared the hell out of me. I don't know if you heard me. Holy cow, Batman. I'm used to lightning, but I don't like lightning on top of me. Alright, I still have to finish this though. I do a really, really light. Holy cow. You hear it sticky underneath, but if some of it looks a little too dry, don't cheap it. God, that scared me. Oh no, not again. There are people outside. Can you hear them? There are literally people outside. Maybe I gotta check see if a house is on fire. First I gotta get this on, man. Not gonna script another one. This is a JBL LX 600. I like them. God, that was nuts. Oh no. Ah. Hang on. Sounds like someone might need help. Wow. I guess that's from another house. I'm getting back under. Man, talk about things to variables. Let's get this thing going. I don't know if you guys ever been in a lightning strike, a close by one, or anything like that, but it's not pleasant, which is usually the most perplexing one. Yep. Wow. All right. Yeah, we had a ferrofluid leak on this too. I didn't have a chance to look at, so it's a good thing I bought enough for two. So I'll be working on both tweeters. I was going to anyhow, but hey guys, welcome back. Just to recap, I didn't get this on film, I don't think. Most of it, but I decided to go back like it was originally. But I also used a different type of glue. I actually went out and got Alina's tacky glue. It's this stuff right here, which I wasn't going to use at all, but if you saw, I should have it in my in this video. It's the lightning strike, and what that did was I showed some people what was going on, and some guy jumped in and started actually kind of berating me for what I was doing. So I took the information he gave me that was good and let him know that I really didn't like to be berated. Come on, guys. Let's be civil in this world, which is something the internet allows you not to be. And took some of his advice, looked around, and said, wow, that's not bad glue. The good thing about this tacky glue is, unlike the stuff that comes with the speaker kits, the surround kits, this one is cleanable with water and soap and water. So get a bucket of soap and water nearby, and don't oversaturate or anything. But if you see some of the glue's white, dries clear, and when you're through, just do a quick wipe around it and it's fine. Makes it nice. Better margin of error for you. Okay, so this, I'm going to attempt to replace the ferrous fluid on these tweeters. These are the tweeters for my JBL. Now, when I pulled out the screws, it didn't take me much to get this off. And you can see that's that's the coil, the magnetic field coil, the guy that's causing the vibrations within the magnet. Has the current changes, compresses and expands. But what we're looking for is right here. There should be this fluid, and it looks like, well, it kind of looks like this. That's what we're going to replace it with. But there should be right now all the way around. And I bought enough supposedly for 2 coils, so I'm going to do them at the same time so that I don't end up laying this down the way it's set up, breaking it off, laying it down, having it all leak out while I'm trying to get one of them done. And then I'll put them together, and I'll use Loctite on the screws as I tighten them down to keep them from backing off, because that was the number one problem that I heard other people mention, is that you have really good speakers and your woofer's working great and it resonates with the screws. It basically starts to back the screws out, and when it backs the screws out, the fluid leaks. See, there is some dirt in there. I just want to give it its best chance, So what I'm going to do is try to fill this up without losing too much oil to anything else, which is kind of cool. There we go. You can see it up here. It was that simple. It's done. Except for these little things. That's nuts. Done all the tightening I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let it set there, let the Loctite set up, and next will come the reassembly of the speakers. And they've been waiting for me for a while. I can't wait. Well, as you can see, they sound pretty good. It's the YouTube music, so it doesn't have the range that I would expect anything to have, like the stuff I normally play on here. But this is Dave, Dave's DIY and or Saving Our Sanctuary. I'm not sure which one this will go on first, but it'll be on both in the end. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it's kind of helped you. I would hate if it hurt you. And as usual, enjoy. Give me comments, like, and subscribe. I'm out.